Hello Eagle Mountain Saginaw family. I'm coming to you today with an important video message. The opening of 2017 marks the realization of a new challenge facing public education in Texas. You likely have heard about the state's new A through F accountability rating system. This system will label the success of each public school campus and district with a rating in the form of an A through F letter grade. In theory, more successful schools earn higher grades, while less successful get lower grades. Sounds pretty clear and simple, right? Let's break it down. Here's what's currently known about the A through F rating system. Like all other measures used to evaluate schools, the A through F rating offers only a small fraction of the total picture of a school or district. A through F rating systems are based predominantly on once per year standardized test scores, such as the STAR. A through F rating systems have not worked in other states, and there is no research to support an A through F school rating system as effective. A through F rating systems rely on pages upon pages of complicated rules and calculations to reduce the many measures of school and district performance to a single grade. A through F systems fail to account for varying socioeconomic conditions that influence performance. Grades in this system will align with wealth or poverty and likely punish schools in disadvantaged communities for being disadvantaged. A through F rating systems provide no sense of what schools must do to improve, and A through F rating systems create a false impression about an entire neighborhood of children and shame students. Don't be fooled. This new rating system will not reflect how well a school or district is educating its students, and it will not be a catalyst to improve underperforming schools. While billed as being more transparent and simple, the A through F rating system is clouded by complicated rules and calculations rather than clear and concise data that everyone can understand. It includes 5 areas of focus called domains, and each domain has its own set of criterion and complicated data formulas. In addition, the ratings assigned to schools and districts will be based on a bell-type curve where 10% of the schools or districts can receive an A, 35% a B, 40% a C, 10% a D, and 5% an F. This guarantees that 15% of schools and districts will receive a failing grade regardless of their performance. A system that does not allow for the success of all is not acceptable and cannot be supported. While the words transparency and simple have been used by supporters of this system, those of us who work in public education or have children in public schools understand that placing a single letter grade on something as complex and comprehensive as a school district is nothing short of irresponsible. Please understand that we are not anti-accountability. Actually, we believe accountability is essential to success. It's one of our district's belief statements and a foundation of our Aspire 2022 strategic plan. We support a comprehensive community-based accountability system for all schools, a system in which our students and our schools are measured not only on meeting the standards, but also on the standards of our local community, those of which we consider important for post-secondary readiness and a lifetime of continuous achievement. But that is not the type of accountability system that our state leaders have developed. On Friday, January 6th, the Texas Education Agency will release provisionary ratings that label our district and local schools in 4 categories through A through F marks. These ratings are only provisionary, meaning they show how our schools would have been rated in each domain if the system had been in place for 15-16. In fact, in a recent newspaper article, the Texas Commissioner of Education clearly warned that this rating system is still in the developmental stages and that parents and staff should not take what is being released in January as a true measure of campus success. Regardless of what comes out in January, we are not going to recognize these labels, no matter what the grade may be. We believe these ratings do not portray an accurate, transparent overview of the learning that happens every day on our campuses, and we stand with our districts across the state in strong opposition to the new A through F rating system. Our students, teachers, and families work too hard to be labeled by one grade on one test on one day out of the entire school year. We are so much more than a single letter. The new accountability system goes into effect for the 2017-2018 school year. Over the next 18 months, the TEA will gather feedback and make adjustments to the system in preparation for the first official rankings to be released on August 18, 2018. As we move forward through the process, we will tell our own story of excellence. It will take us all together working as a unified voice to correct inaccuracies, address concerns, and share the successes of all of our students in all areas. Perception is reality to many, which is why we need you to stand firm in your support and confidence in the quality of our schools, programs, and opportunities. On behalf of the school board and our school administration, please know that we support you, we believe in you, and we will fight for you. Thank you for all you do to foster a culture of excellence every day for all of our students.